Today, you're going to learn about properties of logarithms. The three main skills you will learn after watching this video are how to use the product property, the quotient property, and the power property, with the goal of how to expand and condense logs. The product property. There are two ways to go about simplifying an expression using the product property. To use this property, use logs with the same base and multiply their arguments. In this case, we have log base 3 of 9 plus log base 3 of 27, so we multiply the arguments 9 and 27. 9 times 27 is 243, and by using the definition of a logarithm, we know that 3 to the 5th power is 243. The second way to go about simplifying this expression is to simplify the individual logarithms first. Log base 3 of 9, when simplified, is 2. Don't forget to bring down the sign that you are using in the expression. In this case, we're adding the two logarithms. Log base 3 of 27, when simplified, is 3, and 2 plus 3 is 5. Look, we got the same answer both times.
The logarithmic quotient property. When subtracting two logs with the same base, you can divide the arguments. Then simplify the arguments, and then simplify the entire logarithm. A shortcut method to solve this is to simplify each logarithm in the expression. Don't forget to keep the same sign. Once you have simplified to single integers, then you could simplify as normal.
The power property.
Bring the exponent down in front of the logarithm. So that will be multiplied. Now we're going to simplify the logarithm that we see right here. You can watch another video if you don't know yet how to do this. So that will give you 4 times 4, which is equal to 16. Now you can do this another way. If you start by changing 16 to 2 to the 4th, this is what your logarithm will look like. Now using properties of exponents, you can make that 2 to the 16th. Now there's two ways you can go from here. One would be using the definition of a logarithm. 2 to the x is equal to 2 to the 16th. That means that the number we're looking for, again, is 16. And now again, we can use the power property once more to bring 16 to the front of the logarithm, where we will be multiplying 16 times the logarithm that we get. And since the logarithm is log base 2, argument 2, that means that the value is 1. That also gives us 16. We've gotten the same answer using 3 different ways. Yay!
Now we can use these properties to expand and condense logs.
In this one, the way that we're going to do that is by taking out or factoring out the GCF from this argument. That GCF is x. This is what the factored out argument should look like. Now substitute it back into the logarithm. X times x plus 4. And now to expand this using product property, we're going to have the natural log of x plus the natural log of x plus 4. That is how you expand logarithms.
Although you are now able to expand logs, knowing how to condense them is much more important.
When simplifying a logarithmic expression with multiple parts, you can use the log properties. First, bring the coefficient to become an exponent again using the power property. Then, using the order of operations, you can simplify the first part of the expression using the product property. Make sure that the logs have the same base. Then, using the quotient property, you can further simplify the expression. Now you have one argument and a simplified logarithmic expression.